Alright, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. In this video, I wanted to go over the scorecards for the Classic Physique Mr. Olympia, go through some of the placings that we didn't talk about last night, guys that were outside of the top 5. But Ramon and Mike, Ramon won with a score of 7. Mike had a score of 8. It was a 1-point decision between Ramon and Mike, which does make me feel like Ramon probably closed that distance at the finals, and I feel like at prejudging it really could have been anybody's game. Rough Diesel in 3rd, Hosema in 4th, Niall Darwin in 5th. In 6th place, Diego Galindo. Menengate wound up in 7th place. 8th place, Michael DeBull. 9th place, Justin Batterina. Shout out to Justin, man. He looked great here. Matt Grego, top 10. Fabian Meyer, 11th. And this is one of the placings that I wanted to talk about here. Logan Franklin in 12th, but also wanted to mention Breon Ainsley dropped all the way down to 14th place. I was a little surprised by that, but my biggest surprise of that Classic Physique Olympia is that Logan Franklin didn't even crack the top 10. So he didn't even get to do his routine at the Classic Physique Finals. And I wanted to look at some pictures and video of Logan from this show. Because for me, the Logan Franklin placing, I think, is probably the equivalent of the Nick Walker placing in open bodybuilding. A guy that I feel like a lot of us really expected to place higher. I think a lot of us maybe even still think deserved to place higher. I don't know if that's the case with Nick necessarily, but there was a lot of talk about Nick going into the show. A lot of people thought he would place higher. I don't know if after seeing Nick, people think he should have been higher than where he was. But for me, after seeing Logan, I don't understand how he was where he was. At last year's Olympia, Logan was 13th. So this year, he improved his Olympia placing by only 1 place, which is just hard for me to believe considering this has been the best year of Logan's career. We've seen him make all kinds of improvements to his condition. We've seen him add size to his back, size to his lower body. You can see that size evident in these pictures and in the video. But outside of the top 10, I don't get it. When you're talking about what kind of physique represents classic physique to you, what kind of structure you're looking for, what size guy are you looking for to be that standard and classic? I feel like for a lot of people, Logan is that guy. And when I look at these pictures, and particularly when I look at the call-out that he was in, so this call-out that he was in, this would have been for placings 5 through 12 in this call-out. So this call-out was to figure out who's going to be in the top 10 and who's not. So you already had the call-out of Neil and Hosema. Then you also had the call-out of the top 3, Ramon, Mike, and Terrence. So this was placings 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 2 guys in this call-out would be outside of the top 10. And the only thing I can say is I don't know how Logan is losing this call-out and getting moved to the outside like he's literally the worst guy in this call-out. I just don't get it. I mean, structurally, he's sound. Conditioning-wise, he's sound. I feel like it has to be maybe they still want him to put on more size. I mean, I don't know how much room Logan has to put on any size. I don't think he has a whole lot of room to grow in this division.
Without any doubt, the greatest bodybuilding show on earth.
You don't want to miss this.
Best show in the world.
Well, I'm very excited.
Best Arnold weekend ever.
To your winner, Derek Lunsford.
Let's go.
But I guess if I had to be hypercritical of Logan here, I would say maybe he's lacking some of the fullness that the other guys have. Maybe he's lacking a little bit of the muscle that the other guys have. I felt like his conditioning looked fine here. His structure looked fine. I wouldn't say he looked, I will be honest, I wouldn't say he looked the same as he looked at the Arnold, like as good as the Arnold. I felt like that Arnold package had a little bit more pop and wow factor to it that I'm not really getting from these pictures and videos that I've seen of Logan at this Olympia, but I still think that each version of Logan that we've seen this year have been the 3 best versions that we've seen. At the Arnold, at the Florida Pro, at this Olympia. I think this year we've seen the best Logan that we've ever seen in his entire career, and I just don't know what else they want him to do for him to get some recognition and move up here. So my question for you guys, because I know not everybody watching this is a massive Logan Franklin fan like I am. So my question for you guys is, be critical of Logan. What is the thing that Logan needs to do to enter the conversation? What does he need to fix? What does he need to change? Where does he need to grow? Because for me, like I said, I could maybe see the argument he just needs to put on some more size and he needs to come in a bit fuller than he was here, because you could make the argument he looked a little bit flat in some of these shots. And I already know people are going to say he needs to add size to his legs. And again, I'm not really sure how much room he has to add any size, but be critical. What do you think Logan needs to do, whether you're a fan of Logan's physique or not? What's the thing that's keeping him out of the top 10 here? Is it just that the other guys are that good and you've seen so many guys from last year that progressed into the top 10 because you had a whole lot of guys in there that you didn't see last year? Or is he getting overlooked? When I was watching the prejudging yesterday, that was kind of my feeling. Those first couple call-outs went by, and I was like, where's Logan? And especially with that first call-out with 8 guys, I could not believe that of the 8 guys they called out for that first call-out, Logan wasn't included. I couldn't believe that. I'm not going to sit here and make an argument for Logan in the top 3 or top 4, but what I am making an argument for is Logan in the top 10. I think it's crazy he wasn't top 10 here. And like I said, I'm sure some of you guys will disagree, and if you do, let me know why in the comments down below. If you're not a Logan Franklin fan, give me your critiques. Tell me why you don't like his physique. What does he need to do to enter that conversation? Because for me, when I talk about what represents classic physique best to me, I talk about Terrence Ruffin's physique, and I talk about Logan Franklin's physique. If you're talking about what do I look at and say, this is purely classic, it's Logan and it's Terrence. And also let me know, what was your guys' big surprise of the Olympia weekend? What really caught you off guard? Was it Nick Walker outside of the top 5 in open bodybuilding? Was it Logan Franklin outside of the top 10? Was it Derek Lunsford winning the show? What was the biggest surprise of the Olympia weekend for you as a fan watching it? But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. I hope you did, in fact, enjoy it. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that bell notification icon if you have not already. And as always, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Power signing out. All right, guys, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the content. Also, check out my Instagram at Nick Strength Power, my Facebook page, which is simply Nick Strength and Power, my secondary YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Vlogs, for vlogs and bonus content that you will not see on this channel. And consider subscribing to my third YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Pokemon, which is all things Pokemon and trading card games, completely unrelated to this channel. So if you're into that, give that one a look. And all links to merchandise and social media will be in the description box below. If you guys want a Nick Strength and Power t-shirt, that will be in the Shopify link below. Have a great day.